Jai Swaminarayan. In this video, we will be discussing about the accounting features for an accountant that has been given in this Gurukul application. So the accountant will primarily see this accounting and student bank tabs. So let us move at accounting first. In this, the first is the dashboard. The dashboard will show you the transactions of a particular day that has been selected. Let's move on to fee collection. In the fee collection tab, you can see the details of all the students of all the classes and all the mediums of a particular school, that is the hostel school, school Yogi Ji Maharaj Marg, and school Gyan Bagh, or any other school that has been added into the system. These are the filters that you can use to see or check for the particular data of students of a particular class. And in this action button, you can download the reports in Excel or CSV format. So this data here shows that the standard, gender, medium, total number of students who have unpaid full term fees, total number of students who have unpaid, total number of hostel students who have unpaid full term fees. And that's the action button. Let's move on to fee counter. Here you can search by a student with their roll number or name, submit it, get the record, come to payment. You can select it's either regular payment, refund, or any other payment option. So you can type in the amount that is needed to be paid by the student, put on some comment. You can have 3 payment modes, that is the cash, check, and online. So the online works like this. A payment gateway option will appear and you can proceed with the payment later on. Now let's move on to transactions. In this, you can see the transaction history of a particular student either by receipt number, student ID, student name, or any unit. And here is the record for example purposes. Now let us move to exempt list. So this list basically shows the number of students who have been exempted from paying the fees or any other kind of fees. Let's move on to reports. The reports provide you a downloadable version in both PDF and CSV formats where you can see the transaction history and reports for particular student and unit. Here is the student info. You can search the student by their name or their ID number and submit it, and you have now the liberty to edit any particular data that is being related to the student. You can modify these records and update it. In this transaction tab, there is an also option for void. So this void basically indicates that the student, if by any chance paid a fees that is not intended to be paid, and now the cashier needs to cancel it, they can simply do by adding it into the void and reassigning the payment option. Now, let's see the student bank. The student bank basically deals with the transactions in both credit and debit for a particular student or a group of student. So you can see for the records of a student, type in their roll number or ID number. You can add the balance. You can select the school, the gender, standard, medium, and section. Submit it and add this balance to all the students by checking one by one for all the records, for all the schools, and for all the mediums. Now let's move to bulk transaction. In this module, you can transfer the money or either credit it or debit it to multiple number of students all at once. So you can select the standard, select the medium, select the section, submit. Either you can exempt the students or you can add for all the students that are being present in terms of debit and credit. So you can either enter the amount that has to be debited or you can enter the amount that has to be credited. Same goes with custom. You can check for a particular student ID irrespective of their class, medium, or section. This is the multiple debit option where you can add the students one by one and assign a particular amount to be debited, and same goes for the credit options. Let's move on to transactions. In this tab, you can see the entire transaction history of a particular student, either by their receipt number, student ID, or any comment that was previously made between the start date and end date. And this is the last column of reports where you can see the detailed reports by downloading them of a particular gender, standard, medium, and section. You can download it and the files will be downloaded into your downloads option, downloads directory. So that was all for the accounting section of Gurukul website.